I'm making a video of how feedback works in XCloud, and I'm going to be using this job, Client Services Manager. Okay? So I'm going to go in here. You can see that I've applied to this job, and these are applicants. And as always, you can filter by the different comments that have been made on various applicants. So I'm going to check myself, and I'm going to disposition myself and move myself to be a candidate where I can now have feedback options. And you can see now that I've been moved from applicant to candidate. So now I go into candidate and I select myself. And you can see now for the candidate, I have various feedbacks that I can give. So what I'm going to do, you can see that my last status was candidate, and the candidate was the comment. And I'm going to schedule an interview. Okay? And you can see that interview scheduling has been requested, okay, at 1:01 p.m. All right? Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in back to the job and show you a few things. Okay? If you go to job details, you can see that the person who creates a job is the recruiter. And when you create a job, you also have to list the hiring manager. Okay, now in this case, both are the same. However, this allows companies to differentiate what the hiring manager does and what the recruiter does. Traditionally, the hiring manager is the one that reviews its candidates, decides who to schedule, who to hire, and then those emails will go to the recruiter to let them know what to do. Also, when you go to manage jobs, people can log in, and on the search, there's actually a feedback option. Okay, so people can search for the feedback. Finally, in the permissions area, there are permissions surrounding feedback. If you go to the candidate profile, there's various permissions that can be turned on and off for the various roles. So based on what you want your process flow to be, that allows you to achieve that. So again, often recruiters are the ones who set up interviews and take action. Hiring managers are the ones who give the feedback to tell the recruiter what to do. Okay? Now, our feedback hasn't happened yet. So I'm going to sign out. And I'm going to sign back in because sometimes it takes a few minutes for all of the actions to take effect in the database. Okay. Now again, I'm looking at this feedback and see how it still says 0? So that tells me the action hasn't taken yet. So we need to wait a little bit longer for this to take effect. Still not there yet. So I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, I've taken the recording off pause. This took about 7 to 8 minutes to update completely in all places. But now if you look, when I go to search, the feedback is there. So as a recruiter, I would get an email saying, hey, feedback is needed. I click this, and I can right away see, oh, it's for this client services manager, and there's the flag. So I would click into this. and I would go to candidates, and again, there's a flag on my name, which indicates that there's feedback required for this candidate. I would select it, and you can see that an interview is requested. So it means that I need to go forward and schedule the interview. The same would be for recommended for hire or for any other feedback.